A very good morning, dear students. Wishing you all a lovely day. Hope all of you are developing on these skills of reading, writing and math. If not, I want you to put it into practice from today itself. Since you have ample of time, you can focus and sharpen these skills. Make the best use of it. Now let us get into learning. Let's recall what we have learned in our last class. We learned about occupation, that is, any work you do to earn a living or livelihood, and if you have the interest and ability for it, is called an occupation. We learned about two helping occupations, that is farmers and doctors. Today we shall learn about teachers, policeman and fireman. Let's take the third helping occupation, that is teachers. Now teachers are our guiding light. This is a best quote that goes. Now why do you think teachers are our guiding light? Let's take a look at a short video and I want you to pay kind attention to every statement.
Teachers are said to be our second parents. They show the same love and care towards us the way our parents do. We start going to school at 3 or 4 years of age and we make our first friends, they are teachers. A teacher is someone who helps children learn in school. They teach us lessons, some of which are learned for life. Teachers focus on developing skills like reading, writing, and math, and other important subjects too. When you have a question, you can ask the teacher. The teacher will help you find the answer. In other words, a teacher will train you to find your own solutions. Teachers do more than just teach. Teachers play, help, share, explore, and create. Teachers mold and shape us not only in academics but in our behavior too. In other words, they inculcate good values in us. Values such as smiling and greeting teachers, sharing your pencil, eraser, water bottle or tiffin box with your classmate or friends, helping your classmate when they have any difficulty, helping someone when they fall, encouraging someone when they are shy, making friends with classmates who are new, playing together with friends, making a birthday card for your friend or classmate and make them feel special, working as a good team and respecting each other, keeping your classroom clean, completing your homework and classwork neatly, and telling the truth at all times.
Teachers not only teach us subjects like English, Maths, Hindi, Konkani, Science or Social Studies. They teach us a lot more new things. They teach us music. Now music teachers will teach you how to learn the notes in music and sync these notes to create a beautiful song. They teach you different instruments. Now there are two kinds of music, Western music and Indian music. Western music is a form of music sung by international singers. Some of the most common instruments are violin, guitar, harp, and piano. While Indian music is best rooted in the traditions of a country, You have the melodies from different states that are blended together to produce beautiful music. Some of the most common Indian music instruments are flute, sitar, shehnai, tabla, Now let's move on to dance teachers. Your dance teachers will teach you different dance forms, Indian and classical. Art and craft teachers. Art and craft teachers will teach you how to draw, color and paint. And last, your physical education teachers. These teachers will teach you different exercises and pranayams that help you to keep your body fit and healthy. They teach you indoor and outdoor games, trained by special and expert coaches. We learned a lot about teachers today. Let us recall, teachers are our guiding light. Teachers teach us to read and write. Teachers teach us lot new things. Teachers teach us good behavior. Different co-curricular activities are also taken into consideration. Now Rohan is a 4-year-old boy. He sees a policeman for the first time. He loves to ask different questions. He's curious about new things around him. So here also he asks so many questions to his parents. These are the questions that came up in his mind. Let us seek an answer to every question now. Let's take the first question. Who is a policeman? Policeman is a person who protects life and property. Now let's take the second question. What is the role of a policeman? A policeman maintains law and order. He makes sure all of us follow the rules and regulations, such as traffic rules, wearing a seat belt while driving, wearing a helmet while riding a bike. Moreover, a policeman ensures the safety of the public. He makes sure that all of us are safe and sound. Third, he patrols. You will notice around night time your house is protected or society is protected by police because they patrol over to see that everyone is safe and sound. Next, controls crime. He will catch thief or a robber who steals a house or a shop and puts them behind bars. So let us recall again the role of a policeman. He maintains law and order, he controls crime, he ensures the safety of public, and lastly he goes out patrolling. Now let's move on to the third question. Who can take up this profession? Both a man and a woman can take up this profession and become police officers. All you need is courage, sacrifice and determination. Let's take the fourth question. How do you call the police in emergency situations? You have to only remember a 3-digit number, 100. You have to call on this number and the police is at your rescue. And the last question, what does a policeman wear and why? A policeman wears uniform. Different states have different uniform for the police. Now what is the most important part of his uniform? His hat. His hat symbolizes that you have to respect all police irrespective of which place they belong to.
A policeman wears civil clothes to catch any robber or thief pickpocketing. Not only that, during fairs and festivals, a policeman has an important role to play. They keep the crowd in control. They help find lost children. Always remember, he is our friend in need. A policeman wears civil clothes to catch any robber or thief pickpocketing. Not only that, during fairs and festivals, a policeman has an important role to play. They keep the crowd in control. They help find lost children. Always remember, he is our friend in need.
Now let's take the fifth helping profession, that is fireman. When there is fire, it keeps spreading and increasing. What do we do? What do we use? Let us see in this video. Firemen helps us in emergency situations. They are one call away. They just need to dial 101 and they are at our rescue. Firemen wear turnout pants and jackets made of a 2-layer fiber designed to repel heat and any moisture that gets inside. The turnout pants and jackets are usually red, yellow, blue or orange in color with reflective silver stripes to make firefighters easily seen in smoke. Let us see how the firemen respond to emergency situations. Let us take the first incident. In the middle of the forest, it's a hot, dry day. There's a thunderstorm roaring in. Oh, it's lightning. A lightning sound strikes the dry forest and starts a forest fire. Oh no, someone please help. A firefighter responds in a helicopter. The helicopter picks huge buckets of water and drops it over the forest fire. The fire is put off now. Let's take the second incident now. It's a normal day in this neighborhood. An electrical circuit in this house has been overloaded and it starts fire. Oh no, someone please help. Firefighters respond in a fire truck, also called as a fire brigade. They use a hose in a truck and spray the water to put out the fire. It is dangerous, but we have to salute the firemen. Let us see some more things that help us extinguish fire. A fire extinguisher is a device that is used to extinguish small fires. A fire helmet is developed to protect the firefighter's head from objects falling from above. Fire hydrant is a connection point by which firefighters can tap into the water supply. We have to say, "Good job, fireman." So children, we learn about teachers, policemen and firemen. Hope you enjoyed today's class. I want you to read the chapter thoroughly, understand every concept and keep learning. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.